Well, hi everybody. I'm making some videos for people wanting to learn a bit of Java, and this first one is really just going to be some preliminaries, just setting the system up, deciding where to put the files that you're going to make, and so on. So I've logged into computer. It should look pretty much the same as you guys can see it. And the first thing that I'm going to do is have a look at my documents folder, which yeah, I'm recording this on a machine that's got umpteen drives, but you will have a my documents folder. So I'm going to open that, and in it I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call it projects, and my various programs I'm going to write will be in this projects folder. Call it what you want, but it's probably best at the moment if you don't use a name that's got spaces in it. Inside that projects folder, because I've got all sorts of things in different languages that I like to play with, I'm going to make one just for Java. And so inside that I'm going to make a folder called Java, and there, inside there, that's where we're going to be putting our programs. Now, the next thing to check is whether you've actually got Java installed on your computer. Now, this one that we're connecting to, it should have Java on it. You can tell by opening a command prompt, this button here on the taskbar. Click on that, and we get just a command prompt window. From that, if I type Java, if you get all that stuff, it means Java's installed. If it says I can't find the program or something like that, I mean it isn't. And just do it again, JAVA, there we go, press enter. There, you can see it will tell you that all the different things, that all the different options you could use. And we're also going to need something called the Java compiler, JAVAC for compiler. If I press that and enter, there, that's also installed. So we're ready to go. Just making one program. So we'll just make our first program and see how it goes. So over here, this is the folder where I'm going to be creating my programs, and in there I'm going to create a new text document. I'm going to call it hello world.java. Now have a look at how I've capitalized it. Uppercase H, capital W, no space in between. That's important because Java is picky about case. If you use an uppercase H here for the file name, we're going to have to use uppercase H when we actually come to write the program later on. The other thing we've got to be aware of here, if I click on this view menu item, over here there's an option for file name extensions. Now Windows kind of by default it hides those, but we want to see them. Now can you see what it's done? Let's switch that off and on again. Look, if I have the file name extensions switched on, it's rather unhelpfully put a .txt at the end of the name. If I switch it off, we would never realize that. So let's opt to see the file name extensions, and then that .txt bit I'm going to get rid of because we really don't want that, not when we're writing Java programs. Am I sure I want to change it? Yes, I am. Okay, so this file now, I'm going to open it with Notepad. So I'm going to right click it, let's see, open with Probably if I did open it as... Oh, maybe it defaults to Notepad anyway. There we go. I've opened it with Notepad. It looks as though on these computers, if you double click them, you can choose what you want to open it with, and it seems to remember your choice. Right, now we're going to write our first bit of code. Now the things that we type in here, this is program code in the Java programming language, and some of this stuff that we're going to put in, it will seem mysterious, I guess, the first time you do it, but bit by bit you'll get to see what it all means. So we're going to write our first program, and what it's going to do is it's going to write something to the screen for us. So I'm making a class. The class name is Hello World. It's a programmer's tradition that the first program is always called Hello World. And inside this class, can you see I've got an opening curly bracket there and a matching closing one there. Inside it, I'm going to type this: public static void main, and then in brackets string, uppercase S there, look, and then some square brackets like that, args, and then in here, can you see I've got an opening curly bracket there and a matching closing curly bracket there. Here I've got an ordinary bracket with an opening one there and a closing one there. All this rather probably looks sort of mysterious, but all of this bit by bit you'll get to see what it means. And then inside here I'm going to type system dot out dot println, and then inside some brackets here we're going to say hello world. Now, provided I haven't made any mistakes, that should be a program that we can run. So how do we actually run this program to check, firstly, that I haven't made any mistakes, secondly, that it actually does what it's supposed to do, which is print out hello world? Well, if we go back over here to the command prompt, there are a couple of commands that are quite useful for use at the command prompt. One of them is dir. Now that lists all the things in your directory, or in whatever directory it's in at the moment. You can see that there's a directory called desktop and another one called my documents. So I'm going to go cd change directory to my. Now there's a space here that might cause us a bit of problems. We might have to put it in quotes. Let's see, I think we probably will, but let's see if that's going to work. Maybe it will just work. No. See, let's try cd space and then in quotes. That's what happened to my quote key. There we go. My documents, close the quote. There we go, that worked. We needed to put the quotes because this my documents folder, what is it, there, it's got a space in. Now if we do dir again, inside there, can you see the projects folder? That's the one I made earlier. So I'm going to go cd change directory to projects, and then if I do dir again, inside there there's my Java folder, so I'll go cd Java. Now if I do dir again, look, there's the file that we just made, hello world.java. That's this Where is it? Where's it gone to? That's this file here. That's the one we just edited in Notepad. So we've got to turn this hello world.java into something that we can run. So to do that, we use the Java compiler. We go Java C, Java compiler, then the name of our source code file, hello world.java, and then we press enter. This is the point where we discover if we've made any mistakes. For me, it's kind of unusual not to make mistakes doing it. Oh, there we go. It just worked. No errors. If we look back in our folder, can you see, look, there's an extra file in there, hello world.class. That one's just been created. So if we do dir again, 2 files. There's our original source code file, hello world.java, and there's this file, hello world.class. That's the one that we can run. And to run it, we type Java, without the C this time, just Java, and then the name of the class, uppercase H, hello, uppercase W, world, and we press enter. And can you see, it's printed hello world. It's output to the screen. Where's it gone? Here it is. It's output to the screen the message that we put in our program, in the source code. So if you've managed to do that, you are now officially a Java programmer. You've made your first Java program. You've written it in the Java programming language. Here it is. You compiled it using Java C, the compiler, and run it, and it gives some output. There we go. So that'll do for now, and we'll pick up and look at some more things next time.